So, the other morning I went to the beach to fish, and it was completely choked out with seaweed. I literally couldn't get a cast in the water without getting seaweed on my hook. So, head back home and look at the drawing board and see what to do. I have two buddies named Ian and Jake who recently wanted to get into fishing, and I couldn't think of a better way than take them on a classic pond blasting mission by foot. So Zeke and I took them to get their first combos, and we helped them spool up, and it was time to break it down. I tried to break down some bass fishing rigging for them. Honestly, I probably said too much, but I was just trying to help them out and get as much information as they could. I taught them things about what rigs were called, how to throw them, how they operate, and how bass operate and what they like to eat. I also taught them that this video is sponsored by Mystery Tackle Box. If you don't know what Mystery Tackle Box is, they're an online subscription company that sends a box full of lures to your door every single month. It's a great way to challenge yourself as an angler to try new lures you might not ever try, and also just get a ton of really good lures for a really great deal. I'll leave a link down below where you can get your box and sign up. I couldn't recommend it more. Seriously, I get so much of my bass fishing and my salt fishing gear from Mystery Tackle Box, so go grab that link down below.
Well, our first spot, we got kicked out before we even really finished rigging, and which I don't know if we were allowed to be kicked out or not. I think it was a public park, but someone told us that we shouldn't go in there. And then our second spot, I'm pretty sure, was sterile and there was no fish in it. So now we're going to a spot that I used to fish a lot when I was younger, and I've caught a lot of big fish out of. So we're gonna see what happens, and just hopefully the boys can all get on a fish.
There's something so nostalgic about bass fishing. And I think that's the reason why I want Ian and Jake's first fishing experience with their new setups to be fishing for bass, because I feel like that's how everybody learned, was going out there and walking the bank and fishing, whether it was with your dad, your friends, or maybe by yourself. But I want them to have that experience. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I know saltwater fishing is more exciting than bass fishing, at least I think so. But I think it's important to take this step, kind of learn your way to fish.
This is let's see what happens. I don't know. You just get I should have brought the frog rod. Throw right back up in there. He's throwing a buzzbait and just got clapped. Yeah, right, bro. Oh, Ezekiel. Is that a bass or a bowfin?
Dude, that's a bowfin.
That's a big mouth sleeper.
Yeah, it is.
Wait.
No,
That's a snakehead.
that's a snakehead.
Are you just got your first snakehead, didn't you?
That was my first snakehead.
What? There's no way there's snakehead here.
I had no clue.
Bro, he's not supposed to be here. Okay, bro. Are you kidding me? That fish is not supposed to be here, dude. I don't want to like give away where we're at, but we're pretty far north for there to be a snakehead up here. Like, I've never heard of one being caught this far north. And that's Zeke's first snakehead ever.
Be the first one.
Wow. Legally, you don't have to kill a snakehead, but you're not allowed to relocate them. A lot of people think that you have to kill them like on catch, and it is recommended that you do. So we're gonna take care of Buddy, but I've never heard of a snakehead being caught as far north as we are right now. That is really, really shocking. That's crazy. That's really weird. All right. A little bit of a revisit from yesterday. Just kind of let's finish what we started. I was out here with some of my friends just for a casual fish, and now this morning see if we can come back out here and really dial in some fish. We're throwing a frog around right now, and hopefully we'll figure it out and catch some big fish. I was very, very intrigued by what's going on. I've seen some snakehead, some big grass carp. Talked to a subscriber actually who's caught a few 6-pounders out of here, so I think it's worth a go, you know. Oh, there's a fish. Clapped it. I just picked up a small little swim bait right there and was ripping it super quick. Let's start the morning. Move us in the right direction. Feels good to just swing into a fish, you know? Right here, I'm just throwing a little swim bait that I got out of my mystery tackle box, and it's just on a 1/4 ounce jig head. And we're just bombing it. It's kind of nice because we can, ooh, I just got whacked right when that landed. That fish that I just caught, I was ripping it really close to the surface, but I can really slow it down and creep the bottom with it, and it's got an incredible little swing to it, so it should work out. I mean, it has worked out.
You know, it was awesome fishing with my buddies the night before, but to be honest, growing up, I didn't have any friends that fished. I was always fishing by myself or with my dad when he could join me, and so I really have learned to love being by myself. And I know most people, they have their fishing buddies that they fish with every single time they go out. I've never had that really. You know, I'll have my buddies like Zeke or Jacob join me occasionally, but I've really learned to enjoy fishing by myself, and I think it's helped me out a lot, become a better angler, and you really get to focus in and tune on what you're doing. It's a great thing to go out with your friends, but I would challenge you to go by yourself and be with your thoughts.
So all I'm really doing here is I'm walking the bank, and I'm like bombing a frog parallel to the bank just to make sure there's no fish like right tucked up against the grass, whether it's a largemouth or a snakehead or whatever. Then I'm gonna walk and I'm gonna throw this big 10-inch worm, see if I can search out a real big fish. That's the game plan for the moment. Ooh, I just got blown up on right there. Blown up on again. I think that might have been a snakehead, honestly. Oh, I just got doinked. He doesn't have it though. Dragging a big 10-inch worm, and it was just free falling. It's nibbling on it. Must not be a very big fish. It just, the worm was free falling, and I just feel boom. There it is again. There's the bass. That might be, oh my God, he dropped it. That felt like a big freaking fish. Holy, why did he drop? That felt like a big fish. Hear my freaking line stretch. There's a fish. This might be decent. No, it's just super far out there and deep. Just dragging that exo rib, and this fish felt so heavy. Oh, he's an okay fish, but man, I thought he was gonna be like a 5-pounder coming out from the depths there. You know what? He's grown as he's come in. That's a healthy bass right there. Probably about 2.5. A very, very fat fish. Awesome. Missed a few good bites. Probably fish that size, maybe a little bit bigger, and kind of dialed it in now, thankfully. So hopefully we can whack a few more. I'm just throwing this like red shad, I think is the color. This big 10-inch worm here, made by Catchco. I can leave a link down for it, but it's been getting crushed pretty good, and finally connected with a fish. Kind of to tweak my drag a little bit here and there. I was running a little too light, but we're figuring things out now, and hopefully we can whack a nice solid tank. That was a good fish. I'm ecstatic about that guy. It's very interesting. The fish are hanging out in a very, very specific spot, man. They're like, that was the furthest out I've been bit so far, is that guy right there, but they're hanging like right on the drop off of this pond here, where it goes from like 3 feet deep to just straight down to probably 8, and then it makes its way out to like 15. They're just hanging on that ledge right there, and I'm dragging this worm up that ledge, and it's getting popped like almost in the exact same location every single time, like distance wise. So it's always nice when you figure something out here. Oh, there's a fish. That was hilarious. I was just lifting up this Ned rig, and he just like slurped it on the run. Little squeaker. All right, catching fish. That's all that matters now. Having fun, catching fish. There's a fish up there. Little. Not bad, actually. That was just dragging a shaky head with that same old big biospawn worm on it. There's a bite. That might be decent. Can't tell. It's alright. Boom. We're getting on them, man. Oh, yeah. About 1.5 pound chunk. Man, they've been clapping this biospawn. Extra ribbon. It's been good. It's been money. Alright. Right here I have a Guggen Squad Catchco jig, and I have it on a saucy swimmer. And I saw a bass blow up right here. There it is, Jake. I was literally just about to say, I feel good about the spinner bait. There it is. Oh, big fish. Let's keep them out of the pads. Nice one. Ooh.
A little bigger.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Oh my God, what the hell is that? It's a huge bass. Not as big as I originally thought. I thought it was like a giant when I set the hook into it. It turned. It's a good size one though. Jake for the landing. Thanks, buddy.
Sweet.
That's a good. That's a little football. Hit the worm like 25 times, bro. Like he literally hit this like 5 times.
Solid.
Yeah, man. That is a little football. It's a nice fish. He's probably 2.5, maybe just about 3, just because he's so fat.
We both got some fish.
Getting bit right there. On the old plasma tail. Little guy. Go get Jake. They're so cute.